You know how some stories, even really simple ones, just feel timeless? They stick with you, right? Well, that's usually because they're packed with these big, universal truths about who we are. Today, we're going to pull apart two classic fables and show you the hidden blueprint for morality they both share. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so here's our roadmap. We're going to look at these two fables and their heroes. Then we'll check out the magical gifts they get, the test of greed that always shows up, and finally, we'll get to the real, powerful moral that ties this whole thing together. So yeah, what is it that makes a story last forever? The secret, as we're about to see, isn't just about what happens. It's about the patterns, the elegant, repeating patterns that are literally woven into the story's DNA.
So let's start with our two main characters living totally separate lives. First, you've got Narmada, an elderly grandmother who's been abandoned with her grandson Rinku. I mean, they're really struggling, just to get by. Then you have Ajay. He's a young guy, all alone after losing his parents, trying to keep his home and farm going. Both of them are at rock bottom.
And this gets us to the heart of who these characters are. Because in these kinds of stories, magic doesn't just strike like lightning. Nope. It finds the people who are worthy of it. So what is it about Narmada and Ajay that makes them so deserving of the incredible fortune that's about to come their way?
Well, just look at the parallels here. It's amazing. Even though they're facing cruelty, loss, and poverty, Narmada stays kind, Ajay keeps working hard. And they both have this deep, powerful instinct. They want to be generous. They want to help other people, even when they have almost nothing for themselves.
And this quote from Ajay just says it all, doesn't it? The second he realizes his stove is magical, what's his first thought? It's not, I'm going to be rich. It's, I can help people. He wants to pay it forward. It's just who he is.
And then you've got Narmada. When the village head offers her help, she doesn't just take the handout. No way. Her mind immediately goes to, how can I use this to build something? How can I stand on my own 2 feet? She's all about dignity and self-reliance.
So their character is already locked in. Way before any magic shows up, their default setting is to share, not to hoard. And that generosity right there is the foundation for everything that's about to happen.
Okay, now for the magic. And the gifts our heroes get aren't just random. They're perfectly tailored to who they are. The magic doesn't give them something new, it just amplifies the good that's already inside them.
So first up, we have this incredible spoon. It's given to Narmada's grandson, and it doesn't just create food from nothing. What it does is take her already amazing dal makhni and it elevates it. It makes it taste divine, like something from another world.
And then there's Ajay's little stove. Again, it doesn't do the work for him, he still has to cook the meal. But once he's done, the stove just keeps it coming. It multiplies his effort, turning a single pot of food into a feast for everyone.
You see the pattern, right? The magic works with them, not for them. It's a force multiplier. It takes Narmada's skill and Ajay's hard work and their desire to share and just dials it up to 11. It's not a shortcut. It's an amplifier for their virtue.
But of course, where there's a virtuous hero, there's always a test. And in these stories, that test almost always comes in the form of a greedy person. Someone who looks at magic and doesn't see a gift to share, but a prize to be won.
And right away we meet Nirmala. This one line tells you everything you need to know about her. Her neighbor, Narmada, just wants a little food for her starving grandson, and Nirmala's response is just pure contempt. Zero empathy.
And then there's Jay, Ajay's supposed best friend. The moment he hears about the magic stove, he doesn't see a way to feed the hungry. He sees a business opportunity, a quick buck. His brain jumps straight to profit and exploitation.
And from there, for both Nirmala and Jay, the path is depressingly predictable. It's a 4-step spiral. They see the generosity, they get jealous, they decide to steal it, and, well, they have to face the music when it all blows up in their face.
And check out how the magic itself delivers the punishment. It's almost like poetic justice. Nirmala steals the spoon to get its wonderful taste, and it burns her mouth. Jay steals the stove to make money, and it literally explodes. The magic is just reflecting their own selfish intentions right back at them.
So, we've seen the good guys and the bad guys, the magical gifts and the crazy punishments. But when you peel back all the layers, what's the real lesson here? What's the actual magic?
This is it. This is the whole shebang. The magic isn't actually in the objects. The spoon, the stove, they're just vessels. They're neutral. All they do is reflect and amplify the character of the person using them. For a good person, they create endless abundance. For a greedy person, they create destruction. You know, it's kind of like money or power in real life. They just make you more of what you already are. And this really lays out that timeless blueprint, doesn't it? Kindness generates more kindness. Greed basically eats itself alive. These stories are trying to tell us that what you have doesn't matter nearly as much as who you are. The magic is just there to prove it. At the end of the day, it's that simple. It's a clean, powerful equation that runs the universe of these fables. The magic rewards goodness, and it punishes selfishness. Period.
Which kind of leaves us with one big question, right? In our world, a world that's obsessed with finding shortcuts, what kind of magic are we overlooking inside ourselves? What power, like kindness or generosity, do we already have just waiting for us to use it?